Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gustav Makes Stuff, where we are going to make a bladed, horrifying glove. So let's get going. So, what you need is a glove, some foams, and nuts and bolts, and some glue and stuff, and paint. So now we're starting here by taking this quite thick floor mat, and I actually have slicing it along the way so it gets thinner to about 4mm, because this is a big feet. But you see, I have a little bit of a curve here, so you will reach better with your horror fingers and killing your victims with your foam sharp bladed things, because it's very good to have foam blades on things on your Halloween party, so you don't put in your cravings for murder and blood and suffering on the Halloween night for real, because that would be homicide, and spending time in prison would be a waste of time. Anyway, so now you see I'm just gonna glue this on here so I can put them on top of the fingers of the glove here. So this will be hot glue enough here. Just gonna put some strings on it here, which we're gonna make some holes here on the side. And the pinky fingers, I have decided to look, it looks like they are put together with some extra thick metal parts there, for it has been broken off for a murderous rampage and some point. Anyway, so you see also I have holes here for storage when you need to hang this thing up, because it's gonna look a little bit cool. So now you see here we have the glove here with the fingers I can move, and it is very, very nice indeed. So just hot glue this, and that will be enough on this old glove. And you see now I also make some knuckle parts here, and also a plate on the top of the hand. And now I have put some detailed part here. I thought this was gonna have some kind of mechanism thing, but that just turned into a massive pain of figuring out that. So anyway, I have sprayed this with black and silver, and now we are going to paint this brown here so it will look rusty and old and horrible and infectious disease when you're being cut with them. So now you see here I just paint that up very nicely, and also rubbing it a bit off here. Now we're gonna take more metal paint and take to the silver paint, spray paint here, because metal is not a very static color, so it will actually look better with different kinds of metal color on it. That will also make it a little more realistic looking in general, because reality has more colors than just 3, because many prop things and also Halloween things just to have 3 kinds of colors going on at the same time, which does make them look a little bit fake. So yeah, more color difference, and the illusion will be greater. Quiet YouTube notifications. Anyway, so now you have seen that I am gonna put on some on the edges here to the blades a little bit everywhere, with the extra highlighting of metal paint here, which I also have mixed up with some black paint so it will look like dark metal things. So now you've seen I have done that. So now I will take some more a little bit of a lighter and darker rosts, and with this rag here, so it will get more interesting definitions. There are many layers of paint on this thing to make it look fantastic. You can experiment with having more, more brightly colored rust, like really orange or really red, instead of brown on brown and brownish paint, brown castle and other shades of Quake 1 levels. So now you see here a little bit more close up here, and you see on the side now I'm just gonna make some little temporary holes here and put some screws in for detailing, because they do not serve any purposes of making this structurally better. But anyway, it looks more of a metal part if it actually have other metal things on it. So it's now you see here we have metal on fake metal, and more metal, and black metal, and other types of music. So now you see here, I'm just gonna have some mix up some blood paste here, so it will look like dried up blood that has collected on the murderous rampage weapon number 57. So you see, just gonna push that out, and also you can also take some hair and push that in so it looks good. And now we're gonna take this string here for a last little detail part here around the fingers, and I am super glue them together here so they will actually hold up much better than just being strings that are there. So it's nothing special technique here going on, and I'm pushing a thread through a hole, which I'm sure has been done in history before. So, now we know how to make one of these, and I hope it was informative for you if you ever need to make something like this.